Statistics is nothing but analyzing data and collecting the data and representing the data in the form of graphs and more, right? Statistics deals with so many topics related to data, right? So for the topic that we are going to study in your curriculum is graphical representation of data, right?
Yeah.
Yes, okay, mashallah. Can you be a bit loud, beta? Okay, I cannot hear you properly. Okay, graphical representation of data. What is the graphical representation of data? It is nothing but we are representing it in from the graphs, right? Data is all collected in the graph formats, right, beta?
Yes.
It's a quick revision, please. Please revise. Okay, we discussed three graphs we had discussed. One is a bar graph, one is a histogram. Histogram, we have two topics in histogram. One is the uniform width as well as varying width, right, beta?
Yes.
Yes, bar graphs dealt with only the discontinuous class intervals. It did not have any class intervals in bar graph, right? No class intervals, right? In bar graphs, we did not have class intervals. We just had variable names and the y-axis. That is nothing but the frequencies on the y-axis. That's all, right? But histograms and frequency polygons dealt with what, beta? Class intervals, correct?
Yes.
Correct, Laiba?
Yes.
Yes. What about histograms, Laiba? Histograms, are they continuous or discontinuous? They should be discontinuous, right? They should be continuous and they should start from the very first point and there should be no gap between x-axis, right or wrong? There should be no gap between the bars, correct?
Yeah.
That is the only difference between bar graph and histogram. And another difference was this is continuous and this is discontinuous. Histograms have a continuous class interval and even the frequency polygons deal with the continuous class interval. Do you remember this? Laiba, does it deal with discontinuous or discontinuous?
Yes.
The class interval should be continuous. If they're discontinuous, you have to make them continuous, right? So we have bar graphs was done, histograms was totally done. We have histograms, we know about uniform widths as well as variable widths, right? Varying widths. So we have solved all the problems in the uniform widths. It's nothing but the widths will be uniform. For example, all the class intervals should have the same difference, right? Same difference. What do we call that? What do you call that, Beta? Same width, right?
Yes.
Width of the classes should be same, correct? What about this, Laiba? What about varying widths? What do you have to create? What do you have to create there? With extra table you're going to create. What is that extra column called? Laiba, what is the extra column called, Beta? I cannot hear you. You're creating an extra x-axis or extra y-axis. Is it x-axis?
No.
Laiba, I cannot hear you. I'll just check the... Okay, the internet connection is fine. Can you please be a bit loud?
Hello.
Okay, what did we discuss in frequency polygon, Laiba? What did we discuss in frequency polygon, Laiba? What is frequency, beta? What is polygon?
Polygon
It is nothing but a bounded shape, right? It consists of lines which are joined together, right?
Yes.
Okay, mashallah. So we'll just quickly see the topics, subtopics, and then we'll go to the actual topic, that is frequency polygon, that we were studying in previous class. Okay, so bar graphs is nothing but a pictorial representation in the form of bars, and then there should be a uniform width, right? In the bar graphs, there is no spacing. Is there a spacing or no spacing? Please tell me. In the bar graphs, do you want spacing in the bar graph or no spacing in the bar graph? Laiba, please reply. There is a spacing, right? There is a spacing in the bars between the bar graphs, right? Alhamdulillah. So bar graphs are nothing but the graphical representation of data in the form of bars, okay? So we had discussed the example problems, almost 3 example problems, and then we have discussed about the exercise problems, which were around problem 1 to something around problem 4, I guess, right? So in next we had discussed about histogram. What are histograms, beta? There should be no gaps between the rectangles, between the bars, right? And such a solid is called as histograms. And then one more thing is very important is that group frequency, that is class intervals. They deal with the class intervals, and that should be uniform as well. Okay, uniform or varying widths, and they should have a uniform width or the varying widths. If they are uniform widths, then we can easily solve it. Varying widths, we just have to make a changes in that, right? And then we will quickly see the frequency polygon. We have almost completed all of the problems in histogram. And the frequency polygon, we had discussed frequency polygon in 2 ways, right? How did we create the frequency polygon, beta? How did we mark? And first thing was through the histograms, right? Laiba, through the histograms, we made a frequency polygons, right? How did we do this? We just calculate the midpoints of the, we just pointed out the midpoints of the graphs, and then from there we just joined the points and made a frequency polygon. But that is not the actual procedure. Actual procedure goes in this way. What you have to do is you have to check the class intervals and then make a class mark for each of the class intervals. Correct, Laiba? What does class mark mean? Upper limit. What is it, beta? Upper limit plus
Lower limit.
lower limit over divided by 2, right?
Yeah.
Yes, mashallah. So this is a frequency polygon. Frequency polygon deals with that. Okay. So we had discussed it in 2 ways, and almost we have completed the example problems, example 5 and more. So yesterday we were dealing with the last problem, and it was half done. So alhamdulillah, it was actually 75% done. So what we'll do here is we'll just take the problems, inshallah. So exercise problems for exercise problem 6. Come on, please open the textbook for me and check the question. Problem number 6, beta. Check the question, problem number 6. Is it the same in the textbook? Yes? Yes? Laiba, please be, this is the question number 6, right? Okay, mashallah. So, can you be a bit more louder, beta?
Yes.
So is it problem number 6? Okay, so what do we have here? Okay, Laiba, I'm audible.
Yes.
Okay, alhamdulillah. So is this the same question as in the text, as in the yard book, textbook? Yes, beta?
Yes.
Okay, alhamdulillah. So how will we draw the graph for this, please? Can you please tell me how will you draw the graphs? What was the question here, please? Just refer to this question. The following table gives the distribution of the students in 2 sections according to the marks obtained by them, right? Represent the marks of the students of the both of the sections on the same graph by 2 frequency polygons. We have to do a true frequency polygon in the single graph. Okay, Laiba?
Yes.
You are not at all audible to me. Can you please raise your voice, please? Okay, from the 2 polygons, compare the performance of the 2 sections. How would you do this, Vita? So how will you solve this is nothing but, we are going to create a single table here, right? Attached to this, Laiba, what will we create here, Vita? Can you please tell me what is the intervals that you'll add here? What is the new table that you're going to form? That is class marks, right? Laiba?
Yes.
Yes. How will we create the class marks, Vita? The same frequency for both, right? Same. You have same class intervals for both, so you do not have to worry about this one. The frequencies are different. Just the frequencies are different. You just have to recreate the x-axis. That's all. How will you recreate the x-axis? Laiba, how will you recreate the x-axis, please? Class marks is equal to 0 to 10, right? 0 plus 10 over what? Can you please write it down on the screen? You're not at all audible. You have to be interactive with the maths class, please. Okay, for each interval, what you have to do, beta? Lower limit plus upper limit over 2, right? What is lower limit? 0. Plus what is upper limit? 10, right? Over 2. What is the answer to this, beta? It's 10 over 2. What is 10 over 2? Is there any problem?
Hello. Can you hear me now?
Okay, Lab, I'm audible now.
Yes. Can you hear me?
Was there any problem at your end?
Yes, I think there's a network problem.
Okay. Okay, beta. So we are here with the table here, right? So what do you have in this table, beta? We have class intervals, right? Laba, we have class intervals here, which is it continuous or discontinuous? You just have to check whether first thing what you have to kind of check in a histogram in the frequency polygon, whether it is continuous or discontinuous. It's continuous, right?
Yes.
Laba, is it continuous? Yes, because 10 followed, right? 20 followed each other. There's no breakage in this graph, right, beta? So the next thing what we are going to form is class marks, right? What does class mark mean? 0 to 10. How to calculate class marks, beta? 0 plus 10 over 2, right? So what is the answer? 10 over 2. What is 10 over 2, beta? What is 10 over 2, Laiba?
5.
Okay, so this is class mark. The first class mark that we have created is 5, okay? The second class mark, 10 plus 20 over 2. What is 10 plus 20 over 2, beta?
What?
The second class mark is 10 plus 20 over 2, right? 10
Yes.
plus 20, lower limit plus upper limit over 2, right? What is 10 plus 20?
30.
30 over 2. What is the answer to 30 over 2?
15.
Yes, excellent. What is 20 plus 30 over 2? The next class mark, next intervals you have to do it, right? Are you getting this concept without any difficulty?
No.
No, in frequency polygon, what you have to do is you have to recreate x-axis, right? X-axis, you have to create the midpoint of x-axis. How will you find the midpoint of x-axis? 0 से 10 के बीच का number कौन सा है? It is 5. We cannot directly calculate 5 because it might be some other point or something. So always what we do is we just calculate lower limit plus upper limit divided by 2. It is nothing but 5 now, right? So 10 or 20 के बीच में, what is the interval? What is the middle class? Middle number. Mid number is 15. What about this? It is 25 in the next, right? Next is 35. What is next beta? It is 45. Okay?
Yeah.
Understood?
Yeah.
This was the class marks that you have to. Only one table you are going to construct. One column, one extra column you are going to construct. That is nothing but the number between the class intervals. One is 5, one is 15, one is 20, one is 25, one is 30, and then another is 35, another is it 30? No, it's 35, and then another is 45. Okay, and what is the frequencies? Frequencies are on y-axis. Okay, this is a y-axis, this is a y-axis. This should be plotted, correct? This and this should be plotted, right, beta?
Yes.
Excellent. So only one table is extra here. Class mark table is extra, which is shown on the x-axis. That's all. Is it easy? Any doubts on this? Please stop me and ask. Any doubts?
No.
Okay, mashallah. So we are going to the graph. Come on, please solve this graph by yourself. Plot this graph, beta. How will you plot for me? Alright, can you please plot it for me? How will you plot this, beta? Yes? Do you want me to plot? Any problem at your end?
Actually, my mouse is not working.
Mouse is not working. Okay. Can you please just help me out on the plotting? Will you help me? Just have to tell me everything. Okay, what to plot, where to plot, okay?
Oh, it's working. It's working.
Okay, fine then. So what goes on the x-axis and what goes on the y-axis, beta? X-axis, what does go on the x-axis? The class mark that we just calculated goes on the x-axis, right? So should I write it? Is it 5, 10? This is a class mark that I've written here, right? 5, 15, 25, 35, 45, right?
Yes.
Yes. How will you mark this on this one, beta?
5, 10, 15.
Okay, let's start with 5 and 15. Okay, I'll just write that down for you. Should I start with 5? No,
Yes.
first 0. And we also have to mark a negative, right? Why do we have to mark the negative? Because we have to start it from the starting edge of the x-axis, right? We also have to mark a negative -5, correct or not? If it is a plus here, you have to mark a something that is before that, correct? Why is it negative -5, beta? Why should we write -5 here? Please tell me. Can you please tell me?
Yes.
Because the frequency polygon starts from, where does it start from actually? The intervals, beta, the intervals 5 to 10. Okay, there are 10 intervals here, right? It should be 10 intervals before this. What is 10 intervals before 5? It is -5, right?
Yes.
Correct? So 5, 10, 15, okay, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, and 55. Okay. Come on. Can you please plot this now? Okay, what about on y-axis? Please tell me what do you have to write on y-axis? What will we write on the y-axis, please? Frequencies, right? Frequencies are starting from 3 till 17. They are till 17. So let's write 5 here as well, okay? 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Is it till 17? Yes, it is till 19 as well. So let it be till 25.
6, 8, right?
Okay, you want it 2, 4, 6, 8, 10?
Yeah.
Okay, we can go with that as well. No problem. As 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 20. Okay, it's still 20, no problem. It goes still there. Okay, can you please plot the frequency polygon now? It's quite easy. What we have discussed is nothing but class marks. Class marks के साथ frequencies आप add करोगे. Use for section A and then you have to draw for section B. Plot it in a way that for the section A you have to have this color, a different color, and for section B a different color. Okay. Laiba?
Yes.
Chalo, please plot this down now. How will you plot it? You just have to plot the points now. Mark the points and then we will draw the straight lines. Okay, just mark the points. For 0 to 10 marks, the class mark was 5. For 5, the frequency is, what is the frequency for 5? For section A. Please plot.
1.
Any problem? Come on, just tell me what is the frequency for 5? For the class mark 5, what is the frequency mentioned on the table? 3, right? Yes. Please tell aloud and plot the graph.
Yeah.
Next for 15, right? For 15, what is the frequency? It is 9, right? Next, what is for 25? It is
17.
17. Excellent. What about, I think there should be 18 here, right?
Yes.
I did not write 18. After that, it is 20. Okay, 17. That's fine. Next. Okay, excellent, beta, mashallah. 45, for 45 it is 9. Next, right? 35, 45 is 9. Okay. Can you mark the lines? Can you draw the straight lines between them with the color, whichever color it suits you? Okay, we can draw with black, green color or something. Let the frequency polygon for both be different. Okay.
Yeah.
The colors be different. Okay. Where would you start? Where would you start, beta? You have to start from the x-axis. Why is it x-axis? X-axis. Alaiba, you should start from the x-axis. Down to the x-axis, we have plotted -5 here as well, right? The difference between each one is 10. So, यहाँ से पहले what you have to do is we have to go back 10 and plot this point on the x-axis. Correct or wrong?
Yes.
Yes. So, where did you plot it? Yes. So, from here till here, you have to join a line. -5 से ये इस point तक आप join करोगे. Please join it. Then for this one, we have to draw it 10 after this. 10 after this. कहाँ पे आएगा? 55 पे आएगा, right? 10 after 45 is 55. So join a point. So mark a point there and then join the line. I'll just erase this time. Mark a point and join a line. Very good. Excellent. This is a frequency polygon for the section A. Okay. If they've just asked the first table, you are going to draw this much, and this is a full answer. What you have to go to write for this beta, you have to mark the points, right? A, B, C, D. Where are the points? You have not mentioned any variables here.
How can I write them?
Okay, you can write it as A, B, C, D for each of the points, right? A, B, C, D, E, F, G is a frequency polygon for section A. Can we write it in this way? Yes. Yes or no? Yes. What about the next one? I'll just erase all of this so that it will be easy for the next one, okay? Come on. Well, how will you plot the second table, beta? Section B. It's the same. You are going to plot the points and just change the color for the straight lines. That's all. Come on, beta, please. Mark it for me. It's quite easy, right? Yes, mashallah. Liba, where are the points? Section B. Class mark is 5 itself. But the frequency for the first interval is 5. Correct? Where will you mark it, beta? 4 or 5, the frequency is 5. Are you checking your textbook?
Yes.
Any doubts? Please tell me if you have any doubts.
No.
No. Okay, you're just finding it difficult to mark. Okay, no problem. Please give it a try. If there's any problem at you, just tell me. I'll just mark it for you. Okay, mashallah. So it is a 5 there. So this point is nothing but 5 over 5, right? Okay. 5, 5. And what about the next point? It is 15. And for the 15, what is it, beta? What is the frequency?
19.
Is it 19? Okay, mashallah. It should be above 18, right? So, okay. Then 20 to 30. For 20 to 30, it is nothing but class mark is 25. For 25, it is 15. It is 15, mashallah. Next, for 30 to 40, the class mark is 35. 35, it is 10. Excellent. For 40 to 50, the class mark is 45. 45, it is 1. Excellent. Now, please mark the graph, the entire straight lines, the frequency polygon, and a different color. Whichever you want, whichever you like. Excellent. Excellent. Mashallah. Okay, where will be the first and this last point, beta? Where will it meet? Where will it meet? Where should it meet? It should meet at x-axis, the 10 after and 10 before. What are the 10 intervals before and 10 intervals after these 2 points?
55.
45 के 10 बाद 55 आएगा. 5 के 10 पहले minus 5 आएगा. So you have to draw the straight lines there as well. Please draw. This frequency polygon should be continuous. You should not give any spacing there. It should start right from the x-axis and right on the x-axis. Excellent. Excellent. Okay. There are 2 questions mentioned here. From the graph, okay, the question is, represent the marks of the students. Okay, it's fine. From the 2 polygons, compare the performance of the 2 sections. Can you please compare the performance of 2 sections? This is section B, right? The orange part is section B. The purple or the bluish part is section A. Section B and section A. Okay, what do you infer from both of this, beta? This was first drawn. Section A, section B. What can you tell from both of this, beta? Which section performed better, please? Can you please tell me which section performed better?
Section B.
Is it section B? I don't think so. Because the level is decreasing here.
Yes.
Yes. Right?
Yes.
So the section A actually performed better than section B. Right?
Yes.
Okay. So the next question, is it all clear? Do you have any doubts here, beta? Any doubts? Yes? No? Aliba, no doubts? Please reply, beta.
Yes.
You have any doubts?
No.
Okay, mashallah. So we'll just see the next problem. It is same as the previous problem, beta, okay? Okay, Liba, it's same as the previous problem. We are going to solve the same thing. But there is something here. There is something here. What did I tell you in histogram and in a frequency polygon? What should it be always? It should be always continuous, right?
Yes.
Continuous का मतलब क्या होता है बेटा? The class interval should be continuous. यहाँ पे break नहीं होना चाहिए, right? X axis में अगर break होगा तो it will be a bar graph. Correct?
Yes.
Yes, x-axis should not have any break. There is a break here. Why is it a break here? 1 to 6 दिखाना चाहिए. If you'll show it in the graph, it will be in this way, 1 to 6, and then there is a space, and then it will be in this way. So in histogram, do you have any form of this for this space? No, right? We cannot have any space here. There is no room for spacing in histogram as well as frequency polygon. It deals with the continuous class intervals. So to make 1 to 6 and 7 to 12 continuous, what will you imply? What will you do, beta? We just discussed in a problem number 4, I guess. What did we do it? How did we solve this? हमने क्या किया था बेटा यहाँ पे? हमने इसको -0.5 किया था, correct? यहाँ पे -0.5 किया था, +0.5 किया था. किस लिए किया था बेटा? Do you remember?
Yes.
Like, why did we do that?
To make it continuous.
To make it continuous. Excellent. So for the lower limit, what did we do? 1 minus 0.5. For the upper limit, what did we do? 6 plus 0.5, correct?
Yes.
Yes. What is 1 minus 0.5? This is nothing but 0.5. So हमें दो tables extra बनानी पड़ेंगे. One is the class marks and another is the continuous class intervals, right? यहाँ पे continuous class intervals दिखाना है. Continuous class interval is nothing but this one we are going to show, and then we are going to make class marks from that. So this table becomes 0.5 to 6.5. Then again 6.5 to, देखो ये 6.5 आ जाएगा. Will it be continuous now? Yes. यहाँ पे 6.5 ends and 6.5 starts, correct? So we are making it continuous. So it becomes 12.5. यहाँ पे 12.5 से शुरू होगा, and then it is 18.5. Then 18.5 से शुरू होगा, and it is then 24.5, correct? समझ में आ रहा है बेटा? Any doubts, please stop me. Next, 24.5 to 30.5, right? Yes, okay. What will you write in the class marks, Laiba? Please tell me. आप class marks में क्या लिखोगे? CM में क्या लिखोगे? What will you write here? You're not at all audible to me. Laiba, what will you write in the class marks? Lower limit plus upper limit by 2, right? Laiba, what will you write in the class marks? Is it lower limit plus upper limit by 2?
Yeah.
So what is it, beta? 0.5 plus 6.5 over 2. What is 0.5 plus 6.5 over 2? It is 7 over 2, right? What is 7 over 2, beta? What is 7 over 2, Laiba? Am I not audible? 7 over 2 is not 5. It is 3.5, right?
3.
Yes, excellent. So the class marks will be 3.5, and the mid of this 6.5 to 12.5 is 9.5, and the mid of 12.5 to 8.5 is nothing but 15.5, and 18.5 to 24.5, the mid of which is nothing but, we just have to calculate the midst of it by upper limit plus lower limit by 2, right? 21.5, and then 18.5 to 24.5 is done. 24.5 to 30.5. What is the midpoint for this? Is nothing but, what would it be? It might be 27.5. Yes, it's 27.5. So we have to go till here, okay? We have to solve all of these. For each one of this, we'll form the class marks. Understood, Laiba?
Yes.
Any doubts in this? Can you please write it down in your book and just tell me the class marks aloud? I'll clear the screen. You have to draw a table now. Please draw a table.
I did this already.
You have done this already in the class?
Yes.
Please open up the table. We'll just draw a frequency polygon now. Open the table.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay, we'll draw a frequency polygon now. Come on, beta. Where will we start with? Okay, this is kind of test for you. You have already done with this. you're going to take the hand. You are going to solve this term. Okay, come on. How will you mark? Draw x-axis, draw y-axis, and please explain to me how will you solve this. This is the last problem under frequency polygon that you have. And the next two problems and exercise problems are already solved. So this is the last problem in the statistics. And tomorrow you are going to have a test on entire statistics, inshallah. So you need much space here? Yes. Okay, mashallah. Excellent. So you have the table drawn. Should I draw the x-axis for you? Okay, where does the x-axis start with? Please tell me, where does the x-axis start from? Does it start from 3.5? Yeah. I think there's some glitch. Did the graph move a bit downward? Yes, there is some glitch here. Okay, I'll just. Okay, can we take this graph for reference, beta? This graph for reference, so that it will be easy for you. This will be the same as taught in your books. Okay, I'll just draw the x-axis.
Done this one already, so can I just send you a picture?
No, we'll solve this together, please. I want you to help me out in this. Come on. Okay, Laiba. You just solve a bit of it, okay? The first part, inshallah, we'll see the next in the next class if you want, or else we'll just have a test tomorrow in tomorrow's class. Can you please tell me which is the next chapter that you're going to start in your school?
I don't know, because this
was... Is just the last chapter that you start the statistics?
Yeah.
Okay, no problem. So tomorrow will be the test for statistics. Please study well, okay? Inshallah. You need to answer me every definition for each and everything, okay? Bar graphs, histograms as well. You need to have learn theory part as well as the graphical representations, okay? So where will we mark here? What will we mark here? We'll just mark one table for this, okay? Team A. Can you please do it for me? Okay, where does the graph start from? 3.5, right? The first point will start from 3.5. The next point will be 9.5. The next point will be 15.5.
18 like that.
Yes, beta?
Can do 6, 12, 18 like that.
Okay, yes, please do it. Which you want me to do? But there will be a kind of glitch there because you have to search there for 3.5 and all. If you want, you can do it that way as well, or if you want, we can start from 3, 6, 8 in this way. Okay? 3, 6, 3, 3. You want to give a gap of
6? We have to start because
you want to start with 6. Okay. Yeah. Because it's a lengthy graph, right? It has till 54.
6, 12, 18 like that.
12, 18. Next.
24, 30.
30. 36.
36, 42, 48, 54, 60.
60. 60 is enough, I guess. 66. Okay. What about on x-axis, beta? On y-axis. Do you want to write 1, 2, 3 itself? Yes. Okay. Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, 8, 9, 10. 11 is enough, I guess, because we have frequencies till 10 itself. Okay, mashallah. So, what? Please plot it down now. Do we need a negation here? Yes, we need a negation. We need a negation till how much, beta? Can you please tell me till how much do we need negation? 3.5 से शुरू होता है till 9.5. What is the difference between 3 and 9? 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 6. So what we have to do is 3.5 minus 6. What is 3.5 minus 6 is nothing but it is minus 2.5. This will be your answer. So minus 2.5 should be plotted here somewhere. Okay. So this minus 2.5 should be the first point. Correct, beta?
Yes.
Yes. And what about the last point? You also have to mark a last point. Last point should be 63.5. Right? It is between 60 and 66. So it is 63.5. 63.5 is the last point. Okay, now please draw a frequency polygon. The first point and the last point. Done. So now, draw a frequency polygon. So for 3.5, it is 2. Yes. So for the next part, what is the next class mark? 9.5, it is 1. 9.5, it is 1. Okay, please mark it down. And inshallah, we'll just end this session. Any problem? Any problem at your end?
No.
You cannot see anything on the screen. Okay, okay. Quickly do it, beta. You're almost time. Okay, alhamdulillah. Was it 12? It's not 12. It is 15.5 for 15.5. Okay. $35. 39.5. Are you finding it difficult, Laba?
It takes a lot of time.
Okay, okay, no problem. Just continue with this and just finish off with the teammate. That's all. We just have 3 to 4 more left, right? Okay. Two more left. Okay, mashallah. Very good. Excellent, beta. So how will you draw a straight line here? One more left, right? Yes. Okay, please draw a straight line. And then we are done with this graph, mashallah. So this is all about statistics, okay? It comprised of a bar graph, a histogram, as well as a frequency polygon, okay? And we did solve all of the questions, and inshallah we'll be having a test tomorrow. Please prepare well for the test. It will be a closed book test.
Yes.
Inshallah. So this is a frequency polygon. Mark the points there. You can mark A, B, C, D as a point, or you can mark these points in this way as well. For example, this point stands for what? This point stands for 3.5, 2, something this way. Okay. You can mark this in this way, and you can just write A, B, C, D, or anything, whatever you wish. And you have to write the frequency polygon is A, B, C, D for section A or team A. Okay, in that way. The frequency polygon for the section D is this one. What ABCD if you write, then you can write HIJK element and etc. in that way. Okay. Okay. Alhamdulillah, this was the session for today.